So, wanted to talk about this Christmas blizzard we got going on, right? Um, Apparently it's like more than 6 feet of snow. Um, I don't know. They got like 6 people reported dead here in Buffalo alone, but that's just what's reported currently. The death count will be available in the morning, obviously, and it's not going to be good. City is fucked up right now. Um, So it's called the Buffalo Blizzard 2022. I'm looking at it more like the Christmas blizzard. You would hate to attach such grim circumstances to the holiday, but it is what it is. Um, I'm looking through here and I'm seeing a lot of a lot of unrest, some unity, but a lot of I don't know. I guess my Facebook full of niggas, so can't take my word for it. But no, we've had the blizzard warning since earlier this week. By Wednesday they had canceled school for the kids on Friday. So when you find people, we nobody should have been driving on truly Thursday and definitely not Friday. But it's Saturday. It's actually Sunday morning now, and it's still going bad. Still people literally with in their cars. As many people with no electricity, no heat. Kind of makes you wonder why they gave the people who receive those benefits, those stamps, the EBT stamps, the surplus earlier this month. Who knew? Not HARP, nothing like that. But yeah, we got a lot of people in the city. It's fucked up right now, and I find like it's kind of polarized, right? So like we see on one end, right, you got people who are highly empathetic who want to help, and then on the other side, you got people who are charging two, three, $400 for them to come rescue you and stuff. So I think that could be viewed two ways. Like if you look at the reality of it is that a human life seems to hold value. I don't know if it's more value or less than it was in previous times and generations, but it does hold value. And you can't really put a price on that anymore. Um, Most recently, black people's lives did have prices on them, but that's a whole nother thing. Um, so no, I don't know if it's right or wrong to charge people, especially exorbitant amounts of money, to save their life uh, the day before or days before or the day of Christmas. However, I get to thinking, based on what type of vehicle you're driving, for them to charge you 100 or a couple $100 to come rescue you, it might very well cost me $100 to gas up, come to your location, drive you to your destination with the heat on, and make it back home for me. And there's also the factor that I am risking my life. But I do know that there's some people who are adamant about, you know, you should definitely be paying us if we're coming to save your life, and that's just that. And then there are some people who think you're just a scum of the earth if you would dare charge someone to come save their life. I seen a status earlier. I'm trying to find it real quick. It said, what did it say? Something to the effect of if you're charging people. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, if you're charging 100 more to take anybody anywhere or to get anybody unstuck and it's Christmas time, you're a weirdo. Oh, here go a good one. If you gotta risk your life to go save a life and charge $300 while doing it, I hope you die. Fuck out of here. Even dogs choke and die when they're eating too fast. Greedy motherfuckers. And I noticed that all the people who are saying shit like that are people are not out on the front line rescuing people. It appears that their best effort to rescue someone is sharing a Facebook status, which is somewhat effective, but it's not quite as effective or risky as the person who does have to suit up and go face the elements to rescue someone. Um, from my personal observation, it seems like most of the people who say shit like that are people who don't even have cars. So I'm like, I don't know if you qualified to speak on whether I need $150 to come. But anyway, what I do know is it seems to be a line here of morality, and I think that whichever side you find yourself on today, when the snow melts and other business is settled, you should definitely make your best effort to recall where people stood on that line and hold them to that person that you've met yesterday or today or tomorrow. Because I recall I heard someone say before, if you don't get vaccinated and catch COVID, you should die. It's a very blanket statement, just very direct. If you are not vaccinated and you catch COVID, you should die. And those type of people that make statements like that, you gotta remember who they are, because that kind of gives you a glimpse into who they are. But another thing I've seen about this blizzard from my people, I can only speak to what I see, is that y'all addicted to drugs, man. Yeah, the amount of people I done seen willing to lose a toe to go get a wrap, backwood, a pack of Newport Hundreds, some weed, man. The weed, man. I've been had theories about this weed shit, man. This ain't your Zona, your Reggie, your popcorn. This ain't that, man. This shit got real drugs in it, and people is really addicted. I used to smoke weed. I don't smoke no more because that shit is too strong now. But the lengths that people will go to get their drugs, I'm talking like people willing to pay. You know, weed is plentiful nowadays. It's decriminalized everywhere. You know, you go to a little reservation, you get an ounce for $40, $50. These mugs willing to pay 100 for an eighth right now. They down bad on the addiction tip, man. I say that jokingly, but it's not really a joke, man. That addiction shit is crazy, and you think because it's just weed, you know, it's just a plant, or it's just, you know, it's the gentleman's drug, so to speak. You know, it's a social drug, but that shit got niggas in a vice grip, man. Shit, pay attention to that. Um, what else, man? My city's, you know, people setting structures on fire. They robbing 7-Elevens. They're finding a lot of bodies in the snow, and that's unsettling. And because this generation has been infected by the front camera, you know, they find the body, they videotape it, they say some silly shit they shouldn't say, show no respect. But that's where we are nowadays in society. You can't tell people how to be, you can just suggest how they should be. Um, what else? Oh, for the people, um, there's a lot of social media has made it easy to connect people, which is good. Um, you know, there was a young lady on the expressway yesterday. Not sure where she was going or coming from. Hopefully not to get no weed, but she was on the expressway for some time. She was sending out statuses, updating on the severity of her uh, condition, and eventually she was rescued on the highway, which was good. You know, share stats are big. The more attention something gets, the more it can be helped. And unfortunately, there are thousands of people in my city right now that are suffering. I mean, I have lights, I have food, beverage, protection, toilet paper. It's important. Toilet paper. But no, you know, there are people again that are becoming casualties to this horrendous event, and I see a lot of people offering more than choice words for the the government officials, our mayor, Byron Brown, where that man been serving for about 20, 30 years, they hate him. And Pastor Pridgeon, I guess he's one of the pastors for one of our bigger churches here. I've seen a lot of disparaging posts about those two people. And I don't know. I guess typically, in a society, especially poverty stricken, it's always very easy to blame the people in power or the political figures, but they giving Pastor Pridgeon hell and Byron Brown. I saw somebody say that my baby's cold and hungry, and if my baby dies, the city's fault. I don't know that. I don't know if that's true or not. I can't really comment my opinion on that. I'm just reporting what I've seen. But I don't know. Maybe y'all can let me know. Is that the city's fault? There are people who are stuck in their homes. Power lines are down from a natural disaster, and some people have found a way to surmise that it's the city's fault. I've seen someone even say that mind you, we have fire trucks, ambulances, tow trucks, plows, all stuck in the road. National Guards here. I think a couple of them boys done got stuck. And I seen someone say, "Where's the church vans?" That's what they said. Where are the church vans? Because we need the church vans to go rescue the people on the roads that the fire trucks couldn't get through. The church vans, we need because Jesus watches over the vans. I don't know how. I don't know, man. Maybe we don't need the church vans. Pastor Pridgeon get with those people, you know. What else we got? Stop buying Timberlands. I know in my city, New York State, altogether, we love some Timbs. If you're caught out there in a pair of Timberlands, chances are you've lost anywhere between 2 toes to your whole fucking foot. They're not waterproof. They don't work. They won't keep your feet warm. I pray for the people out there in Timberlands. That's all for that. But here's something else I was thinking of, right? So I got a friend. She got these 2 neighbors in the apartment adjacent, and they always fighting and shit. And the girl, the girl, she big. She bigger than her dude. So she be beating on that dude. And I was just thinking what type of cocktail it is. These circumstances, similar to the pandemic. But in the pandemic, you can get your drugs. You get yourself locked in a house with maybe your roommate or your other, and maybe the kids, maybe no kids, but whatever the case may be, you locked in with this person against your will, and you don't got your drugs, you don't got no cigarettes. Tim Hortons signs say, "I see you tomorrow," because they going to probably see you tomorrow. You don't got none of your amenities. And now you just sitting here looking at this. Oh, man. There's going to be a lot of domestics. A lot of domestics. Try not to get your ass beat. Be nice to each other, for the time being. Ladies, be nice. Kick that nigga out when the snow melt. Don't be that person. You loved them or liked them or tolerated them prior. Don't be that guy. Don't kick no nigga out with 6 feet of snow. You try to open the door to kick him out, the snow gonna avalanche and now y'all cold. It's not a good idea. Another issue I've seen is that somebody asked me for some toilet paper. Back to the toilet paper. I'm like, yo, we shouldn't be living in a state to where 2 days without going outside and we out of toilet paper. We got, what I mean, certain essentials. The pandemic, COVID should have taught you to have some toilet paper, have some water, have some toilet paper, some dish soap. Certain shit. You gotta have a decent stock of. I believe that the majority of people are on hallucinogenics and marijuana nowadays. So if you have a budget for your dope, have you a budget to wipe your ass, man. Y'all crazy as hell. Told that bitch I ain't had no toilet paper. I got a lot of toilet paper. Can't have my toilet paper. What else? I took some notes on some of the shit I seen. I seen some statuses from people. Grown men getting mad at other grown men for not calling and checking on them. Me being a grown man who knows other grown men in other cities and states who didn't call and check on me, I'm not mad at you guys. Cause I'm checking on me. That's some crazy shit. I don't know why it's crazy, it just reads crazy to me. Niggas cussing out the world. I had a friend, he was in the hospital not too long ago. That nigga was like half on his deathbed, but that nigga took some time to make a lengthy Instagram post saying everybody who didn't check on me could burn in hell type shit. I was like, nigga, is that what you come up with? I don't know. Niggas crazy. But I don't know, man. Obviously, I'm praying for my city as Mother Nature is praying on our city. Should probably spread more love than other things during this time. It's a very hazardous and tumultuous period. We don't know what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow is the 25th of December. And I'd imagine with what we're going through right now, it probably won't bear the same gifts and family memories that it has for decades before. Um, let's try to do better, love each other more as a people. I'm talking to my people, and I'm also talking to all people. Stop robbing 7-Elevens. Stop burning shit down. Um, yeah. Um, this little 2-3 days that we stuck in the house. Well, I tried to get out the house last night. I drove halfway down my street. The snow in front of my house, you could drop a quarter and see it. The snow 4 houses down was up to my fucking windshield. I was tight. I thought I was out here. But this little detox is good for people. It's apparently between stimulus and PPP, y'all seem to have forgotten about how dire shit was during the height of the pandemic. Um, and this is sobering and it's grounding. You know, it brings people back to earth. Remember what's important. You know that feeling that you get. My cousin was missing until this morning and shit. I woke up very upset about that. Luckily, we located her. But you know that feeling you got when your family member didn't answer the phone, and you hear other families may not be as lucky as to recover their people from this storm. Um, you know, just making it home is a gift. You know, people are worried about baby Jesus' birthday today, but making it home is a gift. Having the people that you love around you is a gift, and we should treat it that way. So, you know, enjoy your trees, and your Christmas. Try to stay warm. For those of you without heat, electricity, amenities, food, I'm praying for better times and conditions for you. For those of us who are lucky enough to have more comfortable conditions, be thankful for that. Shit, that's it.